Yeah, it wasn't an ideal game. But at the end of the day, the tournament's, there's still 3 games left. How many games we played now? 4?
Yeah.
So we've got 2 games hopefully and then a final. And at the end of the day, you just want to get into the final. It doesn't matter how you get in there. I think we're still playing some really good cricket. We showed glimpses of it. One game to the next, probably haven't been able to bring it together, which is probably one of the things that we really want to do. We want to be sort of consistent. We have the game by its haunches, we want to take it, and we just want to build that consistency over a long period of time. And obviously, as Smudge has said a million times, that winning away from home, no matter what we do, is always a big sort of box we like to tick wherever we go. Yeah, I don't think we fielded particularly well, and I put my hand up obviously in that department. Sometimes you just have horrendous games and you just can't do anything about it, and the ball follows you around. As I've said a million times, you try to control the things you control. So I mean, we train pretty hard during the next couple of days, and then what's meant to be is meant to be. As long as we're going out there showing energy in the field, and as long as everyone's doing that, that's all you can really do when you go out and field. But it's obviously a big part of cricket, a big part of what we do well. If we're fielding well, we usually win games, so it's quite important. I'm not the first person to drop a catch, so yeah, it happens. You try to move on as quickly as possible, and then you try to go out and win a game, so it wasn't too big of a deal. Yeah, I didn't really show it last game, so you guys are grilling me at the moment. There's all aspects of your game you have to work on. As I've said a million times before, my relaxed attitude nature can take people off guard a bit sometimes, and even though in my mind I'm going 100%, other people take it as that I'm not, just because of the way I am. So you train hard, and then hopefully you can play easy. I know it's a cliche, but it's so true. So I think that's what you got to try to do and try to concentrate on. When I was younger, I was always got pigeonholed as a 4-day player, which frustrated me a lot. And even when I performed back in first grade cricket at the time when I was really young, I still wouldn't get a chance in New South Wales. And I finally got a chance. I put some numbers on the board and I did well, and we won a few games. And at the end of the day, I just wanted to play for Australia in as many forms as I could, and I played in Australia for, in every single form now. I always had great ambitions to play for Australia in one-day cricket, and I knew T20 cricket was a little bit further away, probably about 7 years ago, and I worked my backside off to get to where I am now. So a lot of people don't see what happens behind the scenes, so they just, when you sort of start playing well and doing things, they just think it's just happened out of nowhere, but it never works that way. And unless you've actually seen other people do it or you've been through it yourself, you don't realise how much effort actually goes into being from where you were 5 years ago to being where you are now. They don't force me to do anything. It's a choice, my personal choice. They know at the end of the day that I wouldn't do anything to jeopardise the team in any way, and that what I'm doing now, I've said to them beforehand that when I fast, I make sure that I do everything as well as I can. I feel like if I'm not doing it as well as I can, then I'll stop doing it and catch it up later on, which is always an option. So they've been really good. I've been doing it while playing cricket for the last 10 years. Sometimes people forget that I'm doing it because I don't like to talk about it, which I think might have happened last week when we were doing that big fielding session. But at the end of the day, it's a personal choice, and they're quite understanding about it now since I've been doing it for so long, so it's been good.